The 4-hour work week. For some people, also known as how to escape the 9 to 5 and live anywhere and join the new rich. But is this true? Is it possible in today's hectic world? The short answer is yes. However, even though it is possible, it is not for everyone, since everyone's lives are different. The most important thing to take away from the book is the idea of lifestyle design. Majority of people in today's world feel that they are trapped in a never-ending cycle of bad situation and dead-end job that they created for themselves. With new technology and the rise of competitive consumerism, many people are eager to buy things that are not necessary or more than they can afford, which leave people in debt with no motivation to take control and change things for themselves. It is important to point out that the 4 hours work week is not a get-rich-quick thing. What a lot of people neglect to understand is that Tim did not just get his life of luxury with 4 hours work week overnight. He also dedicated his time and energy and maybe overworked himself for years prior in order to create a balanced lifestyle and business that he's happy with. With the idea of lifestyle design in mind, the 4 hours work week is divided into 4 sections. 1. Define your objectives. Decide what's important. Ask yourself, what do I really want? And build a system around it. And how will you make it into a reality? 2. Eliminate distraction. Free up time. Learn to be effective, not efficient. In today's world, most people measure productivity by the time spent working, but that is not the best way to see how much work is done. For example, we spend so much time at work. We also waste some of those time at work doing other things that are not part of our job. If Tim's life designed around one rule, it would be the 80-20 rule or Pareto principle. The principle says to focus on the 20% of stuff that's important and ignore the 80% that isn't. It's important to learn to say no to things that are not important or superficial to you, so you can have more time spent on things that can better your life. The aim is to focus your efforts on the 20% of productive time that generate 80% of your results, while outsourcing the 80% that is not important to you to someone else. Remember this, doing less isn't lazy, it is smart. Try to understand what gives you more benefit and results, while outsourcing the tedious tasks that give you headache and pain. Third, automate your cash flow to increase income. For Tim, he promotes the idea of positive cash flow and passive income where you can get money continuously from your already built up business or system that you worked hard on before. This is why I previously say that this 4 hours work week book is not for everyone. Tim promotes the idea of entrepreneurship and develop a business that can run on autopilot to generate monthly income without much work. However, how many of us can really do that? Not everyone is cut out to be an entrepreneur, and not everyone can understand and be able to create a successful business that can really give out monthly income without them being there to oversee it. It is important to know that Tim's method of automating your income with cash flow and passive income is possible, but the question will come down to whether or not you believe in yourself that you can do it or not. Fourth, geographic arbitrage. This means to break away from the norms and traditional expectations by moving or relocating to a better place that can give you a better money exchange lifestyle. For example, you can move to another country that your money worth twice the amount of the currency there. So instead of paying a full year living expense that you're supposed to originally, you can only pay half at your new place. Again, of course, this is not for everyone. Not everyone can want to uproot their home and move, or they are not comfortable with moving to a new environment. The idea is that you can design a better lifestyle if you consider the place and area that you live in your budget. If you can reduce half or even a part of your living expenses, you will have less stress in your life and have more money in doing what you want instead. For example, when I went to USA for my bachelor, I was living in Los Angeles, and the living expenses there was very expensive. Back then, a 1-bedroom unit apartment averaged around $1,500, and 2-bedrooms room apartment averaged around $2,500. Now, with the new statistic from 2016, the new average for 1-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles rent for $2,301 a month, and 2-bedroom apartment rents average $3,024. Of course, if you keep Tim's idea of geographic arbitrage in mind, You can reduce its cost by budgeting your money and move to somewhere that's cheaper compared to average cost and still live happily in LA. Which is what I did, but it just took a lot of time. Remember, nothing comes easy in life, especially money. In conclusion, a quick summary of Tim Ferriss' book is getting your work schedule on your own terms. He promotes the idea of pursue an entrepreneur lifestyle where you can take control of your life and your hours. You should make a list of your ambitions that you have in life and design your life around those so you can accomplish them as you go through life. Don't join the reactive society. Be active in controlling how you live your life by reorganizing how you should approach the future and the challenges that are ahead of you. So instead of focus on doing as much as you can, just focus on doing the few things that will give you the most benefits and will for sure better your life. The more organized and systematic you design your lifestyle, the better results will be in the future, even if you don't follow everything that Tim laid out for you in his book.